and Now Biscuits.
Concerns over Central and Gulf border boundaries. Workshop aims to strengthen clinical governance. And second Joint Coordination Committee meeting commence. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Nicole Rama. Thank you for joining us. Papua New Guinea Clinical Governance Workshop, facilitated by National Department of Health, commenced today in Port Moresby. Minister for Health Elias Kapovori says the workshop aims to strengthen clinical governance and establish a framework to improve health system in the country.
Papua New Guinea is taking an important step towards strengthening patient safety and quality care, with the official opening of Papua New Guinea Clinical Governance Workshop and Certificate in Clinical Governance delivered in collaboration with the Australasian Institute of Clinical Governance. The program commenced today at Crown Hotel in Port Moresby and will conclude on the 25th of April 2026. The Minister for Health, Elias Kapovori, says the training will provide practical approaches to strengthen quality, safety, accountability, and continuous improvement in patient care.
Mandatory arrangement through the health sector. Then today you have all the PHs, not only PHs, but you also have the church health services here. You also have autonomous local government rep here. You also have the Catholic health services here. So these particular standards mandatory now. Health service standards mandatory means these are must. It has to be complied with because wherever sick man is longan, wherever patients are, they must be treated equally. They have the right to receive care. It is the responsibility of the government, responsibility of the health worker.
He said the workshop is important, emphasizing the government's responsibility to ensure equal access to quality health care for all patients.
17th of September every year is a World Patient Safety Day. We're beginning to advocate more on patient safety, advocate more on quality. We're becoming responsive. Knowing the needs and the demands of patients that are coming to hospitals, it is us. We are now establishing manuals. Today we distributed infection control manual, infection control and prevention manual to the participants. Today we also distributed the referral pathway from level 1 to 3, 4 at the primary health level, level 5 at the provincial level, level 6 PMGH.
Minister Kapovori further stressed the need to improve health service standards as well as the overall quality and safety of patient care system nationwide.
And in this particular manual, there's also a repatriation pathway that actually establishes if somebody is referred from one of our provinces to example PMGH, they has a system in place to capture, so that person is actually going back.
A key feature of the workshop is capability building component through the AIC certificate program aimed at developing clinical governance across provinces and partner organizations, including church-run and private hospitals. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Senior Surgeon Dr. Hoxton Kwokti-Poki is urging the public to take time to understand how the health system works before criticizing on social media.
The head of Technical Working Group for the National Referral Guidelines for Health Facilities in Papua New Guinea and Chief Surgeon Dr. Hoxton Kwokti-Poki says delivering healthcare services is a complex process, with many professionals working behind the scenes to ensure the system functions effectively.
People in this country, they want to see things happen, a seed planted now and then tomorrow it grows and bears fruit. It doesn't work like that. We all know. There's a time to prepare a garden, sow a seed, and there is time to grow and there is time for it to bear fruit. So let's understand these processes before we start jumping into conclusions.
He added that people often come up with conclusion and criticism without fully understanding these processes.
Some statements in the programs that was in Chuaka last weekend, You know, our people are so easy to get up and make negative comments straight away. You haven't even allowed these processes to develop yet, Minister. At the end of the person, aswa what you mean, Papa Nugini. Hurry up, talk, but you mean I give him time, systems and process. There are people who are working hard behind the scenes to make this happen. So.
Meanwhile, the Minister for Health, Elias Kapawore, has assured the nation that the government is doing its best to improve the quality of healthcare services across the country.
Working at the department, I want to assure Papua New Guinean that health system, we are strengthening health system. Strengthening health system from the lower level, the level 1 to level 4, the primary health level, level 5 at the provincial hospitals, level 6 we know it's at PMGH. We have systems in place. We are now getting people to understand what their roles are. When they fully understand their roles, I believe we can produce the outcome, produce the results that is needed for the country.
Mimi Pio, National, EMTV News.
Bukbilong Pikinini launched its Pari Library Learning Center today in conjunction with World Earth Day. This initiative is supported by its donor partner, Sir Brian Bell Foundation. BBP announced its new sponsorship for Pari LLC today with the support from Sir Brian Bell Foundation. This center serves the village of Pari children under the age of 5 and 6 to learn about BBP holistic curriculum.
So our curriculum is a holistic one. After they spend a year in this program, they then go into mainstream schools. And we're very proud to say that our curriculum is very effective in that most of our students are confident readers by the time they leave our program.
Ms. Sawa highlighted the library learning centers for BBP in the country.
In Port Moresby, we have about 11 library learning centers. We have another 3 in Ley, 1 in Goroka, one in Manus, and we have about 4 library learning centers that we have in the Tari and Kikori areas thanks to sponsorship from the Santos Foundation.
Chairman of the Pari United Church, Henau Kevau, said this is a development for the community.
There have been children that have come through the system and have passed on and have proven that it's a very efficient way to develop children at the early age.
Mr. Kevau thanked BBP and its sponsorship for establishing this library learning center in the Pari village community. Chairman of the Pari United Church, Henau Kevau, said the BBP Library Learning Center that was launched in Pari village outside Port Moresby is a great development for the village community. Mr. Kevau stressed with the current economic recession and poverty in the country, it is difficult for most parents to put their children to schools. This initiative from BBP to establish a library learning center has eased this hardship on some parents.
The parents don't pay for school fees here, and the intakes are from 5 to 6 year olds, and it's sort of it's a starting point.
He said children that pass through these centers have done well.
A lot of the kids that have passed through the program have actually skipped grades as well when they've gone to higher schools. So that in itself speaks volumes. It shows that the system is a very effective one.
Mr. Kevau highlighted that development is taking place and the United Church will continue to work in unison with such projects that brings development into the community. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum.
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Ah, yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion-kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
For over 35 years of being the largest technology solutions and services provider in PNG, Lenovo has evolved into one of the largest data center technology vendors in the world. Datec is a platinum partner of Lenovo and has been providing data center solutions and ongoing support for more than 10 years to enterprise and SME clients in PNG. Datec's technical expertise have successfully integrated PNG with the rest of the world.
The boss picking in, he comes, son of the West, me no force picking in. That make you wanna change your name to Mrs. Alpha.
Hi, Port Moresby, 04 here. Come join me on the 10th of May at the Sir Hubert Murray Stadium for the Mother's Day Charity Music Festival. In support of the Cervical Cancer Unit at the Port Moresby General Hospital. Grab all your tickets at all farmhouse outlets in and around Port Moresby. And let's celebrate Mother's Day together.
Me monkey out of it, but let me tell you about the rest. Come around the grounds of...
You're watching National MTV News. A jurisdictional dispute has arisen following the recent visit by Gulf Governor Chris Iveta to Apanaipi village in the North Mekeo area of Central Province. Central Governor Rufina Peters says Governor Iveta's visit has caused disappointments among the community leaders due to no prior consultations on the purpose of his visit.
Madam Peters said the Central Provincial Government was not aware of the visit and the announcement he made regarding the boundary of Apanapi and the border of Gulf and Central Provinces.
Governor Iveta made several pronouncements. One, that Apanaipi village is in Gulf Province. Secondly, that the border between Gulf Province and Central Province is at Waika, which is further in from Apanaipi, further into Central Province, relative to the border village of Apanaipi.
Peter said the dispute on the border was already known to Central Provincial Government last year, and a letter was submitted to the Minister for Provincial and Local Level Government Affairs.
And that letter was concerning, or the dispute was concerning the precise location of the boundaries separating Gulf Province and Central Province. The letter pointed out clearly that the dispute was escalating due to conflicting interpretations of historical demarcation and administrative jurisdiction.
In response, Gulf Governor Sir Christopher Iveta said his visit was a courtesy visit to Alan Obala, who was recently appointed by the Collective Council of Clan Chiefs from the Apanapi area to represent them in the assembly. And also, Apanapi people are relatives of Iokea, Sepoe, and many other Kerema Open District villages. Governor Iveta further explained that this group of people has long been a part of Gulf and has had representation in the Provincial Assembly. He said Gulf has even had premiers from there, and they used to be regarded as Bus Mekeos or West Mekeos before the Trans-Island Highway brought them out into the open. He said the border is a non-issue as far as Gulf is concerned. Admin border is on the other east side of Waika. He further stressed that central provincial government must recognize that Waikato and Apanapi have been left to central because of the Catholic Church split in Diocese of Kerema and Yole Island in looking after health and education services more than a provincial split. Governor Peter adds the Minister for Provincial and Local Level Government Affairs to facilitate an understanding between leadership of Central, Gulf and NCD to peacefully negotiate any existing disputes.
It's been 5 months since October 24, 2025, when the letter was written. CPG has waited in anticipation for the tribunal to be formed and established, and it has not happened as yet.
Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
The second Joint Coordination Committee meeting of the Public Investment Management Project, an initiative led by the Department of National Planning and Monitoring and Japan International Cooperation Agency, convened today at the Gatewell Hotel in Port Moresby.
The Public Investment Project is about enhancing the efficiency of public investment, where it supports institutional capacity and improving effectiveness across public investment program process accordance with the PIP management guidelines. Present at the Joint Coordination Committee meeting today were the Department of National Planning and Monitoring, Department of Transport, Department of Agriculture and Livestock, and the Japan International Cooperation Agency. The Department of National Planning and Monitoring, in collaboration with other departments and agencies, has been implementing the project since December 2024 through the support of JICA. The project targets the following areas: project monitoring and evaluation, project proposal, appraisal, selection and budgeting, cross-cutting issues such as data management, sector-wide approaches and budget reform.
Participate to share those experiences with all those who are in attendance today. The things that we want to partner with each other can come out.
Acting Secretary for Corporate Services Division in the Department of Agriculture and Livestock also joined this special meeting today, sharing their objectives of partnership in enhancing the project.
There needs to be a coordinated approach in terms of resourcing, reporting to the government that this is what's happening nationally, also regionally and provincially. So I believe this public investment management project is timely in a manner that the department can be part of this exercise to coordinate and plan together with the other agencies.
Chief Representative of JICA Papua New Guinea Office said in his remarks the significance of collaboration with the relevant stakeholders.
To lead efficient and appropriate budget formulation. In addition, we would like to position this JCC as an opportunity for all stakeholders to share a common understanding of what can be achieved within the remaining project period, 1 year.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Digitech ICT Limited has announced that it was named as International Partner of the Year by Scale Computing, a global leader in edge computing and hyper-converged infrastructure.
At a press conference today, Chief Executive Officer for Digitech ICT Limited, Satyan Singh, announced that the company was awarded by the US-based Scale Computing as an International Partner of the Year. The award was presented at Las Vegas on the 16th of April 2026. Mr. Singh gave more insight on the award and its significance.
This award that Digitech ICT Limited has won is the Best Partner of the Year International. So they have two awards. One is for United States of America, that is their national award, and the international award is the rest of the world. That is what Digitech ICT has won. So we have won this award, beating resellers, solution providers, and MSPs across the world, Europe, Asia, Middle East, as I said, rest of the world.
Mr. Singh said the award is a motivation for the ICT company to go further by investing in people and expand its capabilities around edge computing, AI-enabled services, and cybersecurity.
So it is a very proud moment, for us to win this award. How do they choose the winners? They choose the winners depending upon which partner or which reseller is delivering outstanding customer value. B, technical expertise. C, business growth outside of United States of America.
Pakatambua National EMTV News.
New Ireland Governor Byron Chan embraces the necessity for immediate relief assistance to Cyclone Mila affected communities in the province. The relief assistance in New Ireland is heading into its second week of distribution. Governor Byron Chan has tapped in to bring relief supplies throughout the province to those severely affected by Cyclone Mila. Governor Chan noted that they will provide and continue to push onward with temporary relief aid. He urged the Provincial Disaster Office to compile accurate assessment for stakeholders and overseas partners during the course. The approach has been acknowledged right throughout the province, seeing the extent of effects of Cyclone Mila have devastated homes and livelihoods. Namatanai local level government president Elias Tawakia said the urgency of response by the government shows the consideration this government has for its people. Robin Pitili from Nokon Village in Matalai LLG of Namatanai and LLG Relief Supplies Coordinator confirmed distribution of relief supplies to all wards covering the entire 23 villages in Matalai LLG. Governor Chan suspended all New Ireland provincial government programs, including SMEs, electoral visits, and cycle of events until normalcy returns. Relief supplies assistance to severely affected parts will continue throughout this week. Papua New Guinea Adventist Tertiary Students Association has revealed its theme for the 21st Biennial Convention, which will be held in Wewak later in the year. The theme for 2026 is Follow Jesus, and the convention will also host 4 international guest speakers.
In an interview, executives of PNG Adventist Tertiary Students Association made it known that preparations for the convention have started, and this includes preparations on the ground at the convention site. PNG ATA President Leonard Toddy deliberated on the theme for the 21st Biennial Convention.
Follow Jesus, derived from Matthew 4 verse 19, which is our key text. It's a reminder for us as Christians of our purpose in life, which is to follow Jesus in everything we do, in our conduct, in our speech, how we carry out ourselves. We aim to live like Jesus, as he showed us when he lived this life.
Registration is open for both students and professionals. President Toddy also announced the fees for registration.
It's 200 kina for students, and for professionals it's 300 kina. The due date is September 30th. There's everything from meals to accommodation to your merchandise and your stay at the convention.
Registration for the convention can be done online as well as manually.
Online, in order for you to register online, first of all, you have to register as a member of PNG ATSA, which is through a website that is up and running, which is www.pngatsa.org. In the payment, they will do do the payment and then attach the receipt to the registration form, and then automatically the registration form gonna pick up the amount that they do enter and the receipt that they attach.
Vice President of PNG HATSA, Terence Temai, confirmed he visited the committees on the ground and preparation work have started to progress.
We have the convener in place who is a current senior elder for the Gende Memorial Estate Church, who is Elder Dipsenia Isambi. We have the catering team in place. We have the pre and post convention coordinator. Convention sites for this convention, we have 4 major pre-convention sites that will be held. One covering the islands, which will be hosted in Vokio Island. The other one that will be hosted in Wewak. The other pre-convention site will be hosted in Maprik, and the other one is in Engoram. So the church families are preparing towards receiving the students for the pre-convention sites.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
The Lay Biscuit Company launched its massive 100,000 kina back-to-school gift voucher promotion at the company's headquarters at Speedway Limki in Lay yesterday.
Brand Activation Manager Glenda Waikulai said the promotion aims to support parents and citizens with the cost of their children's education, focuses on the popular Lewa brand and its products, including the highly sought-after Lewa Energy biscuits and all snacks products. She said the promotion covered 10 provinces, including the 4 regions of Lay, Port Moresby, Kimbe, Kokopo, Alotau, Popondetta, Medeng, Wewak, Goroka, and Mount Hagen. This highlights Lay Biscuit Company's commitment to its national customer base. She said through this initiative, Lay Biscuit Company is providing tangible financial assistance to families across PNG. To enter the draw, customers simply need to spend 10 kina or more of any Lewa brand products. A total of 90 winners would be selected nationwide, sharing this gift prize of 100,000 kina. The cash prizes are categorized as follows: first prize 5,000 kina, second prize 2,000 kina, third prize 1,000 kina, fourth prize 500 kina, and fifth prize 200 kina. Waikulai thanked the participants in this nationwide promotion. The promotion started on February 9th and closed on April 10th, 2026. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The kina closed unchanged at $0.2307 US in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2232 US, $0.3083 Australian dollars, 0.1820 euro, and 35.33 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed lower, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading higher, and copper closed lower. On the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the ASX 200 is trading lower, and the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck. like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the Skill-Rise School Competition 2026! With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference! Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Scout Rice, and by you like it.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
This Mother's Day, don't just give her a gift, give her a dream. Mother's Day 44,000 Kina instant cash giveaway. United Finance is giving away 44,000 Kina cash prize to celebrate the amazing moms in our lives. Promotion ends on the 7th of May and winners will be drawn on the 8th of May. To enter, submit your personal loan applications now at any United Finance Limited branches. For more information, call 7447-2220 or 325-1290. Make her day special. Enter today. Happy Mother's Day.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. Moving to overseas news now, U.S. President announces an extension to the ceasefire with Iran. Donald Trump says the blockade of Iranian ports will also continue until Tehran presents what he calls a unified proposal.
Well, the uncertainty that had really gripped the world over the past few days, James, has been temporarily lifted with the president making this announcement. It is enough to give you whiplash. It was just hours ago in a phone interview with CNBC here in the States where he said the military was raring to go and that he was going to bomb Iran if these ceasefire talks that were going to happen over the next 24 hours failed. He's now said that the ceasefire will continue indefinitely and that the US will not be bombing Iran. In that Truth Social post, he said, based on the fact that the government of Iran is seriously fractured and upon the request of Field Marshal Asim Munir and Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif of Pakistan, we have been asked to hold our attack on the country of Iran until such time as their leaders and representatives can come up with a unified proposal. He goes on to say, I have therefore directed our military to continue the blockade and will therefore extend the ceasefire until such time as their proposal is submitted. So the president saying there that Iran had not been able to come up with a unified proposal to bring to the table for these negotiations in Pakistan and that he was allowing them a bit more time. But importantly there, he said that the blockade of Iran's ports is going to continue, and we've already heard some statements or read some statements from officials in Iran. They're not happy about that. An advisor to Iran's parliamentary speaker, Mohammad Baghir Ghalibaf, said on X that that Trump's ceasefire extension is just a ploy to buy time for a surprise strike, and that the continuation of the blockade is, quote, no different from bombardment and must be met with a military response. There's been a lot of back and forth over the past few hours after this announcement by the president between Iranian officials and US officials. The Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has also posted on social media talking about the blockade and extra sanctions that the Treasury Department announced earlier today on people and aircraft that the US is alleging helps Iran obtain weapons. So the back and forth rhetoric, the threats are continuing, but there is a bit of certainty, at least for the next few days, that the ceasefire is going to continue to allow the Iranians to come up with a proposal that the US can read over, and then hopefully we may see a delegation from both countries come to the table in Islamabad and Pakistan for some formal and official discussions.
A remote outback community where scorching daytime temperatures regularly reach about 40 degrees, and their residents are taking legal action against the Northern Territory government for allegedly failing to provide what they call climate-safe housing.
When it's summer, it's really hot. The climate, it changed.
In remote Papunya or Warumpi community in Central Australia, there's fear the sweltering desert summers are making people sick in houses that aren't coping with rising temperatures.
It's like an oven or microwave, like it's cooking you from the inside.
The birthplace of some of Australia's most famous First Nations music and art, Papunya's residents say they've been failed by their landlords, the NT government, and are taking legal action for what they allege is a lack of climate-safe public housing.
We deserve to live in a better and healthy home.
Community members tell us that their kids are having seizures, they're getting nosebleeds, they're blacking out due to dehydration. Elders are struggling to sleep at night because of the heat.
The Human Rights Law Centre is fronting the legal action, saying it follows decades of government housing neglect.
We've been in Papunya for the past year, going into every single housing community, and there are distinct patterns among them. Broken air conditioners, lack of insulation, lack of shading. They're paying rent to the Northern Territory government because it's their only option. And the Northern Territory government isn't upholding their end of the bargain by providing a safe, livable house in exchange for that rent.
From this iconic cultural hub in the desert all the way to the Federal Court of Australia, this legal action is the first seeking to hold a government accountable for providing climate-safe housing.
What's happening in houses here in this community is sort of happening everywhere. Really want to just touch base and say that we do have issues, we do have problems, but we want to see the future, and the future is really bright.
The NT government was approached for a response, but said as the case was now before the courts, it couldn't comment. With a long battle now looming, residents want to see greater understanding of what they're facing on the ground.
Just having a house where it could be suitable for each climate, it'd be really useful.
A window into a community on the front line of a heating world.
An inquiry into the Queensland CFMEU has heard the union used former boxer to intimidate contractors during negotiations over pay and conditions.
And yesterday we heard from a company called Rosenland Contractors, which is a demolition firm hired to pull down an old shopping centre in Brisbane's north, which was damaged in the 2022 floods. The director of that company, Ryan Rosenland, told the inquiry that he was pressured into hiring a former boxer called Trent Broadhurst as a union delegate on site and to pay him $60,000 for 6 months' work. Now, he said that pressure came from another former boxer who was employed by the CFMEU called Eben Cox. He said while employed, the union delegate did no demolition work and was at times seen napping on site. He said he felt that the only reason for his presence on site was for intimidation purposes. On one occasion, he said that this union delegate severely damaged the site's toilets, and that was so that work would be shut down because Rosenland contractors did not have hygienic facilities. Now, we also heard from another director, Mr. Rosenland's father, Neil, who said that he was also pressured by the union to remove one of his senior managers. And this was because this former senior manager had had a falling out with one of the union's top officials, Jade Ingham, some years prior. Now, Neil Rosenland said that in the end, he didn't end up firing his senior manager, but he did have to make many concessions to the union in order for them to back down, because he said the union had enormous power. He actually told the inquiry that if they wanted to, the union could break his company. So this is, Catherine, one of many similar stories we've heard during many months of hearings as part of this inquiry, which was into misconduct within the Queensland Construction Union. And we still have a number of weeks to go, and a number of other construction companies and contractors set to give evidence later this week.
National MTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Ready for the world, so is your Teaser Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new Teaser Visa card.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes, everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Advance your lifestyle with Telecom TV. Live stream movies, videos, news, and documentaries on the cheapest TV channel. Offer on fixed broadband service. Telecom PNG, always there.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Celebrate Mother's Day with your Mother's Day messages from the 5th to 11th May on MTV. You get free still graphics production of your Mother's Day message, plus evening primetime placements on MTV. Contact MTV sales team on 312-9233 or email sales@mtv.com.pg.
Rukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. Papua New Guinea's under-16 girls have delivered a clinical 8-2 demolition of American Samoa in the OFC Championship qualifier in Port Moresby yesterday. The hosts put on a strong attacking display and were too much for the visitors' shaky defense to handle.
The Papua New Guinea under-16 side secured a convincing 8-2 victory over American Samoa at the PNG Football Stadium yesterday afternoon, showing class and control throughout the match. The home side wasted little time asserting themselves, pressing high and creating early chances. Their efforts paid off with an opening goal that set the tone for the afternoon as PNG continued to stress the opposition defense. Strong teamwork and quick passing allowed PNG to add several more goals before half-time, taking a comfortable lead into the break. Their attacking unit remained sharp, capitalizing on gaps and maintaining pressure. American Samoa came out with more intent in the second half and managed to find the net twice, including a well-taken penalty, briefly slowing PNG's momentum. However, PNG quickly regrouped and responded with additional goals, including late finishes that sealed the results. The win now highlights PNG's attacking strength and composure, keeping them firmly on track in the tournament. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Papua New Guinea's under-16 women's sides have made an impressive start in the OFC qualifiers, with players and officials highlighting strong performances while also pointing out key areas for improvement.
During the post-match conference at the National Football Stadium, PNG under-16 girls head coach Susan Stevens says the win was great and they look forward to the upcoming matches to improve in some areas.
Performance today, the game plan we put it out for the girls to play, it may not come up. They didn't follow this simple instruction to win this. To play. But game we play winning, I'm proud. I'm happy with the girls. But the performance, what me teach them all low play, it didn't happen today. But we'll work on this next training day, and I believe they'll do better next game.
While the captain of the under-16 girls for PNG side, Angelica Raminai, stressed that their game was rewarding and she looks forward to the next match to make improvements. She says with the current squad in camp, communication is vital both on and off the field.
Yeah, we had like 3 weeks of training together. Like all from Medang and Lei, they came 3 weeks ago or 2, and we started training together. It was kind of like hard trying to get to know each other because some are new faces, and like getting to know each other. And it's hard because communication is kind of like the key when you're playing soccer. So getting to know each other is very important.
Meanwhile, American Samoa under-16 girls head coach Diane Gestus says they have home-based players whom they are trying to help build better in the game, and each match is important for their personal development and overall team growth.
They also played in the senior league, but like I said, not all the best ones are here due to some reasons. But as you can see, whatever quality of players we have here, we are trying our best to, help them to perform better each match.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja nah. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Announcing Discover School Competition 2026! With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 cleanup building project funding, you can make a difference! Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Scout Rice, and by you like it.
Start your journey with Telecom. Stay online, informed, and in control from departure to destination. Maintain your connections wherever you are. Introducing Want to Travel eSIM, the all-in-one eSIM app available in over 150 countries. With instant activation, affordable no-contract data plans worldwide, high-speed internet, and multi-language support. Download Want to Travel eSIM app on your App Store for iPhone and Play Store for Android devices. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Ready for the world, so is your Visa Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new Visa Visa card.
I am Nathan Nagikus. Join me on the 10th of May at Sir Hubert Murray Stadium for the Mother's Day Charity Music Festival. To support the cervical cancer unit at Port Moresby General Hospital. Please do come along, grab your tickets now at any phone house outlet. Let's celebrate Mother's Day together. Let's go!
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Trukai Sports. The Port Moresby Corporate Volleyball competition continues to deliver exciting action as teams push through the mid-season, with Round 9 results shaking the ladder ahead of a crucial Round 10.
The Port Moresby Corporate Volleyball Competition Season 7 is building momentum as Men's Premier Division enters Round 10, with teams now fighting hard to secure top 8 positions. Round 9 delivered strong performances and few surprise results that reshaped the competition ladder. Some top teams stamped their authority with dominant wins, while others dropped crucial matches, allowing chasing teams to close the gap. The results have caused movements across the standings, especially among the top teams, where positions continue to change week by week. With no clear leader so far, the competition remains wide open and highly competitive with action-packed matches. As the season progresses, every match is becoming more important, with teams aiming to build consistency and maintain momentum heading into the final stage. Round 10 is expected to bring more excitement with close contests and possible upsets likely as teams battle for points. With several rounds remaining, the race for the top 8 is heating up, and every game now carries finals-like intensity as teams chase qualification. Joel Mipori, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
This Mother's Day, don't just give her a gift, give her a dream. Mother's Day 44,000 kina instant cash giveaway. United Finance is giving away 44,000 kina cash prize to celebrate the amazing moms in our life. Promotion ends on the 7th of May and winners will be drawn on the 8th of May. To enter, submit your personal loan applications now at any United Finance Limited branches. For more information, call 7444-7220 or 325-1290. Make her day special. Enter today. Happy Mother's Day.
For over 35 years of being the largest technology solutions and services provider in PNG, Lenovo has evolved into one of the largest data center technology vendors in the world. Daytech is a platinum partner of Lenovo and has been providing data center solutions and ongoing support for more than 10 years to enterprise and SME clients in PNG. Daytech's technical expertise have successfully integrated PNG with the rest of the world.
Sport is one thing that can give kids direction and keep us out of troubles.
Sport is more than just a game. It's passion, it's pride, it's community. Every week we bring you highlights, the heat and the heart of the game.
Very special representing our country.
Big plays, big personalities and big moments. If it's making headlines and it's making history, it's on Sports Scene. Thursdays at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Morning Plus, with you always.
The Morning Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby City, mostly fine. Daru, cloudy periods with some showers. Kerema, cloudy periods, then some rain to rain showers and isolated thunderstorms. Alatau, partly cloudy with few showers. And Popondetta, cloudy with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. In the Momase region, Lay City, cloudy periods, then some rain to rain showers. Madang, partly cloudy with possible afternoon showers. Wewak, partly cloudy, and Vanimo, mostly fine. In the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau, partly cloudy. Kavieng, partly cloudy. Kokopo and Rabaul, partly cloudy with possible few showers. Kimbe, cloudy periods with some showers. And Buka, partly cloudy, then brief showers. In the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, partly cloudy, then few evening showers. Goroka Barnes and Kundiawa, partly cloudy periods, then possible few showers. And Mendi, Tari and Wabek, cloudy periods, then few showers.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Morning Plus, with you always.
And that is all for the news, sports and weather for Wednesday, the 22nd of April, 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.